just seen a memorial to 230 people killed in a crash of TWA Flight 800, similar to this plane right here. Going back to the memorial, dedicated in July of 2002. It's located on a bluff overlooking the island's south shore. The bluff is the nearest point of land to where the plane went down and overlooks the beach where the breeze washed ashore. We're in Santa Mauritius. Just recently passed the anniversary, 26-year anniversary of TWA Flight 800 that rocked this community, rocked the nation. It's in Long Island, about 75 miles outside of Manhattan. And I'm going to take you over to a memorial as well. This is not the official memorial that everyone goes to. There's one even closer that's in, I believe it's Smith's Point, out there. I'm not sure if it's still open. I believe it still is. This is the park, the Memorial Park, and we're taking a walk here and just examining and just going over, just to tell you a little bit about that day. There are many stories, and it's a long story, long investigation, long theories, what happened, what didn't happen, and this would be like an hour video, so I don't want to go that far in an hour's worth, but just briefly kind of glance over the story and try to get out as much information as possible. So TWA Flight 800, Boeing 747, and the plane crashed in the Atlantic Ocean near East Mauritius. And this happened 12 minutes after takeoff from JFK Airport. It was a passenger flight to Rome with a stopover to Paris. All 230 people died on board in the crash. It is considered to be the third deadliest aviation accident in U.S. history. This is, again, the TWA Flight 800 Memorial Garden. It says Town of Brookhaven. When filming this, I don't think it's Brookhaven, but I think it's still considered Santa Mauritius, but so be it. You're looking at some of the names in memory of people that donated. There were many speculations. Was that it was a terrorist attack that was the cause of the crash. Also, what's been a rampant theory, even just to backtrack. Pretty much what they said is the conclusion of the crash was that the plane pretty much just split in half mid-flight, just broke off. for lack of a better description. But they investigated to see if it was terrorists, and 16 months after the crash, they did an investigation. They announced that there was no evidence of criminal act. There was also theories. It's still running on these Facebook groups, Facebook, various pages on Long Island. I live in the area, not too far away. I mean, within traveling distance. And people believe that it was actually a missile accidentally shot the plane, and it's been a cover-up ever since. That's one of the prevailing theories. Neither here or there, I really don't know. It's just a very sad crash. The probable cause, they said, of the accident, which caused the plane basically to split in half, was an explosion of flammable fuel vapors in the center fuel tank. Although it could not be determined with certainty, the likely ignition source was a short circuit. Problems with the aircraft's wiring were found, including evidence of arching in the fuel quantity indication system that enters the tank. And that's kind of the prevailing thought here. And you will see a reincarnation video of the accident shortly after this. Notable crew members, you had 40 passengers from France. That's the country with the most there. We also had one from the Ivory Coast, 7 from Italy, 2 from Norway, Spain, Sweden, Portugal, 152 passengers from the United States, some of which were David Hogan, an American composer, Jed Johnson. Jed Johnson was Andy Warhol's partner of 12 years. Pam Lynchner, an American crime victims' rights advocate. Rico Pullman, a German fashion photographer. 16 students, 5 adult chaperones from a French club in a high school in Pennsylvania, also victims as well. 18 crew members aboard this plane. Here we see a monument that was decorated. Plane was reconstructed, held in a facility there while they were investigating to see what went wrong. But could go on and on and on about what happened, and theories, and just a very deadly crash. It's very also reminiscent years later to a crash out here in Bell Harbor, Queens, right after 9/11, which also rocked the nation. There are some recordings from the flight, followed by a reincarnation dramatization of what they believe happened on Flight 800.
York on 133.0.
Rest in peace to all the victims.
3305, so long, Stinger 507. Anything we can do for you before we go? Well, I just want to confirm that that you saw the splash in the water approximately 20 southwest of Hampton, is that right? Yes, sir. It blew up in the air, and then we saw two fireballs go down to the water. There's a big small storm coming up from that. Also, there seemed to be a light on it. I thought it was a landing light on it. It was coming right at us at about 15,000 feet or something like that. And I put up my landing light to, so I saw him, and then it blew. Roger that, sir. That was a 747 out there. You had a visual on that. Anything else in the area when it happened? I didn't see anything. It seemed to be alone. I thought I had a landing light on. Maybe it was a fire. I don't know. I think it'll be 507. Roger that. Anything else comes to your mind, you can use your other radio. Come back to this frequency and tell me about it. That's all I can think of at this time. United 2, Boston, 124.52. United 2, Boston, I'm 124.52. 124.52. Is that airplane right beside us now? He should be right underneath you. They reported a splash down right underneath you, about 12 and 4 miles. Still burning down there. In the water? Well, it's bright red and there's some smoke coming up. I'm sorry, say that again. Give me that report again. Fire with smoke. Fire with smoke coming out of water. All right, sit on position right now. I can give you a lot longer if you want. Absolutely, thank you.